Hi.
Hey.
My question comes from when you're coming up with character concepts and character designs. In the original G1 series, they really focused on real cars,
Yep.
Lamborghinis,
Yep.
Porsches, etc. Is it from a marketing perspective, or is it from a just an artistic perspective that the vehicle, like I guess the vehicle transformations that you guys use or come up with, they're not as, I guess, realistic as because I grew up with like those cars, and I love Porsches, I love Lamborghinis, I love looking at those type of cars. So when you guys are designing your characters, are you basing it on futuristic, like possible things, or do you guys actually draw your own Lamborghinis or your own versions of?
Yeah. Well, what was great about G1 is licensing really wasn't a thing. Takara did not pay any money for Jeeps, Lamborghinis, Porsches, any of it. So that is not the reality, mid 90s on. And so the designs team were, naturally then forced to create from scratch. Unless we entered into deals, and that's how you get alternators, and then also the movie line are licensed vehicles in large part. But when you're making a line like Armada, we can have the kind of esoteric conversation. Do you want a Minicon and 5 more ops, or do you want it to be a real Lamborghini? That's kind of those decisions that get made, because that same amount of money would go to Lamborghini, and those parts would just be gone. And it's a lot of extra work, individual deals. Alternators, which was a bigger scaled car line for maybe people don't know, each car was an individual deal with an individual rate of payment to the license holder, a different level of licensing authority. So some people, we had to fly to them and get the car approved. Other people just check the box. Some people were enthusiastic about having their car turned into a transformer. Some people, like Porsche at the time and Lamborghini and stuff, were not. Partially because of those early days eating their lunch, for free. So we called, I remember us calling, we had a guy from Germany that worked with us, and we called Volkswagen. We wanted to do Bumblebee. That was the first alternator we actually designed. Second. But we were told not to call back. So that obviously has shifted. They're more eager now, but those are the fights and issues that you run into. And then when you're putting gimmicks and features and different combinations together, it's really about the toy. And then kids do not have a heightened sense of vehicle design in most cases, so you don't need to make them literal. We did try to hire good designers and good outside freelancers to help us make sure the cars looked cool, and I'd say our batting average is better than it's not. So that's kind of the decision about how real cars have been made or aren't made now.
Oh, that's fantastic.